As usual, I am starting this video by asking a question. And today I want to ask, if a choice is given to you to decrease or reduce the levels of something in your blood, what would you wish for? Did I hear cholesterol? And I hear it unanimously. If further I ask you, why do you want your cholesterol levels to be as low as possible? I know I am hearing a heart attack or even stroke. No one wants to get a heart attack or a stroke. Both are capable of not only taking the life of the person but also could incapacitate someone in their own way. But is cholesterol so bad that it carries the burden of being the head of the rioters arsoning our body? If cholesterol is so bad, then why in the first place it is produced by our body? Watch this video till end to understand how cholesterol is vital to our survival and how reducing cholesterol levels in blood may not be a good idea. In the 1960s, researchers propagated the idea that high levels of cholesterol were the main reason for getting heart attacks. This was called Lipid Hypothesis or cholesterol hypothesis. Then came the hypothesis of putting cholesterol into two categories: good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. Cholesterol found as HDL was called as good and as LDL was called bad cholesterol. So guideline changed to increasing your good cholesterol and reducing your bad cholesterol as much as possible by various drugs or lifestyle changes. Before we go into the discussion if categorizing cholesterol into oversimplistic and erroneous good and bad categories had any merit in this, let us discuss how cholesterol is important not only for our good health but also for the survival per se. Cholesterol is one of the fats mainly made by our body. Yes, you heard right, it's made by our own body. Cholesterol that we eat in our food has a very low, if at all, contribution to our body stores and level of cholesterol. It is made everywhere. Although the liver is the main source, almost all our body cells are capable of producing and are producing cholesterol day and night. But why are our body cells so adept in making cholesterol? Because they need it, and they need it desperately. They need it to make their own cell membranes their covering. They need to keep themselves in a particular shape. If cholesterol is not there, either the membranes would not be made or they become so elastic that our cells will not be able to maintain their shape. And if shape is not maintained, they will not be able to function properly too. Think of Invincible Elastic Man of Fantastic Four. Elasticity of Invincible Man may be good for him, but if our cells become so elastic, their function is not possible. Then there are various hormones to be secreted by our cells. Some hormones are made of proteins, iodine compounds, etc. But many important hormones which makes our life, our survival possible, are made of cholesterol molecules. Have you heard of stress hormones? They are not hormones causing stress, but they are there to protect against or mitigate the effect of physical, thermal, infective and other stresses to our body. Think of them as our robustness to keep standing strong in difficult times. These hormones require cholesterol. Rather, I should say that the cholesterol molecule is the central molecule of these hormones. It is the nucleus. Without cholesterol molecule, these hormones will not be made and survival becomes illusory. Similarly, our sex hormones, testosterone and estrogens, which shape our body into one of the gender like of a male or a female, are made from cholesterol. Without cholesterol, there will not be any sex hormone, and the differentiation of our body into a male type or a female type will not be possible. Then comes vitamin D, or should I say hormone D. This molecule which is so important for our bone health, our immunity, our heart, muscles, and even brain function, is made from cholesterol in the presence of UV rays, which we typically get from sunlight. Without an adequate cholesterol supply, vitamin D was not possible. Afraid of a bacterial attack? Cholesterol comes to rescue again. Good cholesterol levels are required for our immunity to function properly. It has been reported repeatedly that those who lower their cholesterol significantly by drugs suffer very frequently from various infections. Last and not the least, cholesterol make bile salts. These bile salts are secreted by the liver into our intestine. Without such bile salts, it's not possible to digest fats in a diet. So if bile salts are inadequate, a person suffers from various diseases of fat metabolism and deficiency of various fat soluble vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, etc. In a nutshell, I conclude that survival is not possible without an ample amount of cholesterol in human body. I will make another video on undesirable effects of reducing blood levels of cholesterol, which many people are facing across the globe. If you feel that you have learned something new today, which would be useful for you and for your loved ones, I request you to like this video, put a comment, subscribe this channel, and forward this video to someone you love.